Hey guys, Natalie here. I wanted to talk a little bit as well about, I talked a little bit in the past videos about my skill set. When I worked with the families that I had worked with, when I would ask them what made the difference, you've had 5 workers, you've been in our system for 10 years. I'm, no genius. What is it about what I said to you that really shifted you into taking action? What made the difference for you? And the families would tell me, when workers have come in the past, they have said, you need to read this book, you need to take this course, you need to implement the things that we're telling you to do. Like when I talk about giving a timeout, I expect you to say it, mean it, and follow through with it. And so the parent would often say to me, like, these things don't align with what I believe. And so when I would come in, the parent, I would the parent and I would talk about what is it that they feel comfortable doing. Ultimately, if they're looking at correcting behavior, what means do they feel the most comfortable with implementing so that the change happens? And so one of the moms said to me, I don't feel comfortable timing out. I actually feel that it's counterintuitive and making problems. Like we end up fighting over the timeout versus the actual thing that took place to begin with. And so we talked about, well, what is that? What do you think you could do differently? What do you want to do differently? And so she's like, I really prefer to talk feelings through, and I want to sit with my child. I want to talk about what took place, and I want to almost like connect with my child first and then make a plan with my child so that we know what we can do differently. So I was like, sure, that sounds fine. Do that. And so they're like, we don't have to do timeouts. And I was like, no, we just do what you naturally feel is going to work at changing the behavior. And so they're like, we've spent so much time arguing about whether this timeout is right or wrong, or when I should do it, or how it should be done, or how long they have to stay in it. I'm like, you've missed the point. The point is to just shape that behavior to a behavior that you want and desire. And so she was like, oh, I get it now. And I'm thinking, what did you think? Like, I'm confused what you thought before, right? And so let's move that across as a parallel for marketing. People will say, like, I've taken this course, I've taken this program, I've implemented these strategies, and it's not working, which would be what the parent was saying to me. It's not working. My timeouts are not working. It's not changing the behavior. And I would say, okay, to this marketer, what do you want to do? Well, I want to make 10K a month. Okay, well, how are you going to get there? Well, I have this product and I really like it, or I have this course idea that I really like, or I have this service that I run. Okay, awesome. Is that something that aligns with you doing something daily? If you were to do this daily, does this sound like something that fuels your soul? It feels like something that you're passionate about. It feels like it's not a drain. When you wake up in the morning, it's not, oh my gosh, I have to go and do this. You're excited and pumped to go do it. And they're like, yes, that's me. That's what I want to do. I passionately want to help people. And if that's the case, I'm like, okay, let's work on that. Let's pull out the pieces that are unique for you. Maybe you like videos. Maybe you like, maybe I'll use another analogy where it would be the same as building a house. If you were to build a house, you would need to know why. Why am I putting a window there? Why am I using a hammer? Why am I using a screwdriver? When do I need to use a screwdriver? When do I need to put that like that big window there versus that little window? And so it gets really confusing when you're new at this, or new to trying to figure out what your skill set is and how to use your skill set. And so when I come in, I'm like, no, that window doesn't go there. It's not the right time to implement that window. We're going to change the window and put it over here because, and then we'll talk about the reasons. So we'll use your natural abilities to help figure out what pieces need to come forward first and which we'll just prioritize. I guess that's the best word. Prioritizing the needs for what your business looks like and how we're going to get there, so that it doesn't feel like you're spinning wheels and not getting traction and burning yourself out. So whether it's a business strategy for like organic outreach, or for conversions or lead generation, we look through all of it so that we can say, okay, what is the best option that we need to prioritize so we can get you started and a daily action plan for success to start happening. All right, guys, thanks.